Hey everybody, today I'm going to be bringing you another plus size haul, and this time it's from a store called Pretty Girl. I'm not sure if they're a nationwide store, but they do have a website, and I will leave their link below when I'm done. I apologize for the no makeup. I have just been so lazy since it's been so hot here. I'm just like, what is the point? But I have a few things to tell you about Pretty Girl. I have a horror story. I have to show you a dress I made out of another piece of clothing. I have some great finds. I have just a few things to show you. First, let me tell you guys a story. I went to the Pretty Girl on 86th Street in Bay Ridge, and I basically, they used to have a big wall of plus size, and that was small considering they're a decent sized store. By the way, the store used to be a Lane Bryant, the one I used to work in. So they replaced the plus size store with a skinny store, and then they keep producing the plus size. So now they have 3 racks. 3 racks. I'm talking like 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one, there's only 3. So there's only 12 different pieces of clothing in their store. So I was like, oh my god. And I asked them, I said, where has your plus size gone? And they said, well, it wasn't selling well enough. Just to make a note, they never really advertised, except for a little piece of paper that said we have plus size. They never really advertised it. All their models in the front showed only the thinner sizes, and the plus size clothes were all the way in the back. So I wonder why their plus size business was doing so bad. Not to mention that a 3X is actually a 1X. So, first thing I want to show you is my pride and joy, my little baby right now. I recently had seen a skirt, and this is the actual skirt right here. This is a size large. This is like the circumference of my head. So if your waist is the circumference of my head, you would fit, like if this is your waist, you would fit this. This is a size large. So you can imagine the extra large really wasn't much bigger than this. Now I love the print because I'm a huge old school fan, and I was like, oh my god, I would love a dress like that, kind of like the Forever 21 dresses where it's kind of like a tank top and then kind of flares out, really flattering, hides all my flaws, yada yada yada. Can't get enough of those dresses. I was like, this is kind of the same material. Maybe I can make a Tetris dress. So that's exactly what I did. Now the stitching on here is still not cleaned. I gotta clean it up. I use red stitching until I'm done, and then I go over it with black stitching. So some of the red stitching is still apparent, as you can see on the sleeves, but this is my plus size Tetris dress. I have a nice flowing skirt, and like I'm really just proud of myself in that I cinched in the top. As you can see, I still have to cut some excess string, but I cinched in the top so it wasn't so boxy. You can see it right here to kind of give more structured. I also added much longer straps, so it's really flattering on me, I find. I've already posted a picture on my Instagram and on Facebook, but this took 2 skirts and 2 dresses, 2 skirts and 2 tops to make, which is kind of a shame. So this kind of cost me like $60 to make, and you know, had they just used the material and I didn't have to do all the work, it would have been a lot cheaper. So I'm really disappointed in Pretty Girl. And the woman, when I went to the counter to get another skirt today, maybe 60, I'm exaggerating, like $50. I said, she goes, oh, you were in here yesterday, and I said, yeah, and I was like, yeah, you know, I needed more material for my dress. She goes, you're gonna cut this? I was like, well, yeah, I have to. You guys don't have a plus size selection. So she points me to the small selection of the 3 little things. She goes, well, we have those. I was like, and you see how the rest of your store is covered in all this fashionable clothing? Yeah, all of this fashionable clothing doesn't come in my size, so I have to take the small size clothing and make my own clothing, which is kind of sad. Anyway, I digress. So I also got a jumpsuit, and I just dropped something. Oh, sorry. And it came with a belt. Very small belt. I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. Now this was listed as a 3X, and it fit nothing like a 3X, because usually a 3X is just roomy enough so that I'm comfortable and not too small. But this was absolutely tight, but I mean, it wasn't an unflattering tight. I can get away with it. I was just a little bit disappointed. So it's basic on the top, like a tube top. It has kind of like the harem pants pockets on the side, and then it comes tapered on the bottom. So it's very retro looking overall, and it comes with this belt, which is absolutely just very tight on me. I don't know, I don't think I'm like, I guess I'm that wide, but for me it was a little tight. But overall it was pretty comfortable, felt very light, very airy. Not too many complaints with that. Then I picked up a pair of red stretchy jeans. I had to get a size 22 because they didn't have a 20 or an 18. I would have preferred an 18, but they're stretchy and they look really, really comfortable. So I was like, let me get them. Then, by the way, the bodysuit, the pantsuit thing I just showed you, that was about $26, which is surprising because Pretty Girl is a discount store, and the thinner styles are like $12, $13. Then I also saw this dress, and I thought, wow, that's really pretty, and it comes with a belt. It was $26, so I got a 3X, and this is absolutely skin tight. The top is too big on me, and the bottom is way too tight on me, and I have no booty. So imagine if I was a 3X or a 2X and I had a booty. I would never be able to fit in this. I'm talking skin tight, don't sit down. I was very, very upset about that. Then I had seen a pair of jeans that had like the American flag on them, right? And I thought, oh my god, that's so cute. And I had the 22 in my hand, and I'm like, no, I'm not a size 22. I'm not going to buy a size 22. I'm an 18, 20, and I'm going to buy a 20. So I got the 20, and it was so tight that I couldn't even get it over my hips. So then I turned it into shorts, thinking that maybe that was the problem. And then I realized, no, I just can't close it. So I added a panel of material, and it wound up looking like a medieval play gone wrong. And you know, like the little princes where they would have like that little crotch that sticks out and like ever after? It started to look like that, and I was like, I can't. I was like, this is horrendous. What did I do? So now this is like garbage. And these were $20, and I was really upset because these could have been really cute shorts, even pants, had I not messed them up or been able to get them on. I was very upset about that. Then I had been wearing a pair of those floral pants. I had posted a picture on Instagram. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I thought that this would go really cute with it. Plus, I could wear it come time for Halloween. It's fluorescent orange. I'm like, I need that. Then I picked up one more thing. Well, actually two. There's one thing that I don't have with me. It's over there, and I'm not going to get it. But if you've seen my Instagram or my Facebook, you've probably seen it. I got like a bustier that had like studs over here and chains on the side, and the tag said a Hot Topic, but Pretty Girl put their sticker over it, but you can still see it said Hot Topic underneath. And they had 38 double Ds or 38D in the plus size section. So I don't know who their seller is, but anyway, I also got this dress. This dress was $20, and this is a 3X, and the top fits me perfectly, but this skirt area, you would think, oh, if it stretches out, you know, if you have legs, it's going to stretch out, it's going to get wider. No, I put it on, and it stretched, like, it got shorter this way, and it became, literally, it looked like I was wearing this top, and then it looked like these were, like, weird panties that just were crotchless. So, even though it looks really pretty here now that I'm trying to show it to you, it was just a horrendous event. Altogether, $200 spent at Pretty Girl, and everything I got, the only thing that really fit me perfectly was the dress I had to make, the pantsuit, the orange shirt, and the red pants. And that's just really, really heartbreaking to me. So I would have to say that if you're going to check out Pretty Girl and you are plus size, always probably, I would recommend just go up a size, like get size bigger, even 2 sizes bigger, you might be better off, because these pieces are just so disappointing to me, depending on your body size, depending on how you wear clothes. I'm also very tall. The argument can be made that this is a teen store, so, but as a plus-size woman, I've never really had a teen body, never had that thin, no boobs, no whatever kind of body, so I don't know what they're trying to pull. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching my video, and if you are a thinner size, you might want to check out Pretty Girl. They do have a lot of different styles for those who are on the thinner side, and even if you're on the thinner side, their plus size selection online is pretty decent, and if you're on the thinner side, you don't have to worry about not having another size up. So check them out, but if you're plus size and you're teetering on 2X, 3X, you might want to steer clear unless you want to get creative with what they have, because when they have things on sale, you can get things really cheap and use the fabric to make your own what have you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check them out, leave the link below. And please follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.